Hey YouTube, welcome back to the Crazy Troll Nation. I'm going through the intro really quick. My name is Dion. I call this the Crazy Troll Nation of YouTube. The crazy is knowing it's okay to be your authentic self in a world where people will tell you who and how you should be. The troll part is not caring too much about the beauty community standards because you set the standard for yourself. Wear whatever you want to, however you want to, with whatever tools you want to use to get your makeup on in a way that you are satisfied with it. Here we believe in self-acceptance and self-love, embracing our natural features, enhancing them if we want to, when we want to, but never feeling like we have to. Love yourself for who you are and for how you look, even when you're not wearing face paint. My skin has been dry lately, and I think it's all the stuff I've been doing to it because I'm seeing more wrinkles. And I have been putting on extra moisture. Let me do some more of that right now. We're going to be doing, we're still in our 7 Deadly Sins series. Today we're going to do greed. So we're going to use a lot of green. I don't know why. Yeah, I do know why. Green is associated with greed because money is green. I was going to say I don't know why they associate that with that, but that is why. So my under eyes and the rest of my face has been very dry. Taking care of it best I can for doing all the things I've been doing to it every day, which has been a lot. So we're using actually a lot of Mayron stuff. We're going to be using their cream paints. Hey Janet, we're going to make green, so we have yellow and blue here. This is the lip that we're going to use later, and this is matte black with emerald green sparkles, Loving the Dead from Notoriously Morbid. I have a link down below. Have pencil out for our eyelashes, but I'll show you stuff as we get to it. We are for the first time going to use at least one of the color set powders. This one says it's green. This one is Twilight. It's translucent with like a shimmer or a glow, so we may use that just for fun, just to see what it does, and I am excited to have that one. So turning back on my screen here, so we are going to start with, we also have out glitters, loose glitters, and of course they're green because we're focusing on green. And we're going to spray the face first with Mayron Barrier Spray. One day I won't make that noise when I put this on. This stuff is strong. And then we're going to put on the Scandinavia Oil Control Primer Spray. My skin is not oily. This combination just really helps to lock stuff in. For eyeshadow, we're going to use the Jolie Beauty Cryptic palette. So this will be later on. We're going to paint the face first with the green. We're going to mix up those colors and get this going. The eye look fairly simple. Of course, I'm working off of 2 different pictures because there's always something I like from one and then like from the other. We also have out a precious gem powder, but I don't know if we're going to use that or just the 2 glitters. So we have our containers out for that to mix the mixing medium, and I might need a couple more if we do use more than one of those. So let me just put 2 more of these in front of me right here. We have in the Golden Star green contact lenses, which sometimes look blue, to me anyway. Before we start with the paint, we're going to put this on. Hello, how are you? On our inner rims and lower lash line. This is Hung Vango, and this shade is One Eye at a Time. So we're going to wind this up. I'm excited for this look. We have 3 more to do after this, y'all. So the next 3 days, we're going to be doing some more. So I think we're doing Lust next, I think. And then we have Pride / Vanity. And then we have Gluttony. I'm not sure what to do for Gluttony, but we're going to figure out something. I'm surprised for how creamy this is. Hi, Abigail. How are you? I am surprised how long these last on my waterline, being as creamy as they are. And he did say that they were creamy. These are contact lenses. Thank you. The brand is Golden Star. It's down below, and they gave me an affiliate discount code. So if anybody shops from them, they can save money off their order. They'll save a little bit of money. I'll earn a little bit of money at no extra cost to the purchaser. And so my eyes are naturally brown. Sometimes they look dark brown, sometimes they look lighter brown, but my eyes are brown. Oh, we're gonna put this underneath too, underneath our lower lash line. I posted on my community tab, I shared the video of the wildfire thing I was talking about last night. It's in Minnesota, not Michigan. And y'all know, I wear glasses. These lenses are not for distance, though they do also make them in prescription. But just to see distance, you know, just on a regular basis, even here at home, I wear glasses. But these are not for that. And these also block part of my vision and makes things blurry because of where the color on the contact lens is. It blocks part of my pupil. And so actually, things are blurry right now. I am from New Jersey. I don't live in New Jersey anymore, but I'm from New Jersey. So I shared the video that I was talking about, and all the information I said was right, it just was the wrong state. And so Dirty Jersey, Griffin will be fine. So it wasn't Michigan, it was Minnesota. And y'all know I am a fan of transparency, and I do make it a point to the best of my ability to correct myself when I give misinformation. So that's what that was about. So what brush are we going to use? We're going to use one of these, of course. You're in Ohio. I've been there. Ohio is a wonderful state. I've been there quite a few times. I really liked it. I really did. That's a good state. So we're gonna, these are both Mayron cream makeups. Cream makeup. And I think I want to do a light. Wait, come back. We're gonna do more yellow because I'm gonna put what I think is too much on here so that I won't have to remix, because if I have to remix, it's gonna be difficult to get that same color. And so we put a bunch of the yellow, and this is gonna go all over the face, but not under the eyes, I don't think. I think I'll just do eyeshadow under the eyes, but I think these colors you can put under the eyes. They have on their website what colors not to use on the eyes and what colors not to use on the lips. I do not remember, because I was back in, the last time I was there was in 2019. And I don't remember. I was visiting a family, well, a friend's family member, but there were times, a couple times, I did go into like the city, but I forget what part, because she had a farm, the house I was visiting, so it was very rural, but we would go into town, but it wasn't like a big town. So we just put a little bit of blue. We're going to mix this and see what this looks like. And hopefully it is what we want. On their water activated palettes, I do have what to not use around the eyes and what colors not to use around the lips. And I need to put this for these, for the cream paints, because I'm sure they would say, and maybe it does, I can't read this, that is so tiny. So we're going to smush this together on the palette. So we're making green, Nina. And I thought about you earlier, Nina. That's up my contacts in before I came here. So we're just going to put this on the face. Because it's a cream, it will not self-set. That's why we are going to put powder on top of it to set it. And then after we set it, we can put other stuff, shadow or whatever else on top of that. And so we have a process here. I wonder if this can go under the eyes, because I do want to do that, but I don't want to chance it. Do I want to? I don't think I even want to do my ears, Janet. I don't even think I want to do my ears, but I feel like I should. I've been doing good lately with bringing color down here and also doing my ears. I'm on a schedule now, like during one of my wake ups. I actually been setting my alarm for like 11:20, and I'll get up and do things, and then around 3 or 4 I'll lay back down, and then I have my regular alarm set for live streams. And I do wake up again when the alarm goes off tired, But then after I get going, I'm okay. And I'm not sure yet if this is going to stay my schedule or not. Because when I fall asleep, it might be, lately I've been like conking out at like, we're going to leave that light patch there. Whatever's in this brush, which isn't much. Whatever's in a brush, which isn't much. I've been like passing out on my sofa at like 2, 3 in the morning, which is unusual for me. And so I think that's the only reason why I've been able to get up at like 11:30 to do stuff. We use all of that we have. I think you should. It's a nice shade. I used it all. I'm not mixing anymore. And I'm gonna leave the nose like this because when I patted, some of the color came off. But I don't. Yeah. Whatever's on the brush. Whatever's on the brush. And it's not enough on the brush because it's just coming off patchy. Yeah, that created a patch right there. We'll see what happens when I put, I don't know why I'm trying to like bring the color up. It's not going to do that. And we're going to just leave this like this. We're not going to bring it further. And I thought I put more than I would use. I feel like I'm yelling. I did have a couple Sis Not Do. Damn it. I don't want to mix any more. But there's a patch here from trying to go up here. There's a patch here. Patch on my nose and a patch here. Let me mix some more of these damn paints. Damn it, Janet. So put more yellow than the blue. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I'm gonna make some more. No green ears. Too late. Too late. We just put a little bit of the blue. So I know that I feel like the color is going to be off. So this is. This is more yellow than the last batch. This is why I don't like having to go back and remix because it's going to be different. That's why I thought I put too much. But apparently I did not put too much. So since this is a different color, I don't like, I should have left it like it was and not even went under the eye because this color is really off from the first color we mixed. And I still have this patch right here. Hey, Cable Dog. What's up with you? I should have just left it like it was. And this is not going to let me fill in this hole, so we're... Damn it. It's picking up. Let's just leave it while I'm ahead. I don't want any lines though. Well, let's just put the powder on it because I'm starting to get frustrated. And I just created a patch. Fuck. 2 things I forgot to say during my intro, which nobody was here to hear. I curse sometimes because I curse. And the organism that lives in my throat named Bruce that likes to randomly hiccup, gurgle, and belch during videos and live streams. And I did just scarf down breakfast. So we're going to do the green powder first. Hi, Magic Cat. This is not color correcting. We're doing, this is fading down here already. My chin. We're doing a 7 Deadly Sins series, and today is greed. We've done, the last 3 days we've done live streams as well. We've done envy, sloth, and wrath. Those were the, oh shit, a lot of powder came out. It is a, alright. You know, I might need more though. The only thing if you pour out too much is, again, we can't put the genie back in the bottle. Actually, I should have poured it on here because that's what they say. It's like just pour it in the puff and then just kind of rub the puff together. So we scoop some up in the puff. And this isn't even a puff. This is just a regular witchamajigget. So you just put on way too much and then you dust off what doesn't get used. Or what doesn't, dust off the excess. What I'm using is this Sunday bowl because I don't want to put powder on something flat because I have fans in here blowing. And so I'll put it in here so that way at least it contains it in here. It just lifted. Damn it. I might have cracks in my face before this is over if I start to sweat. These lights, it's surprising to me still, like how much heat these lights give off that I am sitting in front of. It really does. So we're going to dust off the excess. We actually used, well, I didn't show you how much was in here before, but we used almost all of this powder. I feel like this is going to be another semi-quick one. Excuse me, yesterday was only about an hour 15 minutes long, hour 20, 30 minutes. It was less than an hour and a half. This is just dusting off the excess powder, and then we want to put on the Twilight powder. I do not like the patchiness of this. Sometimes I do like this, but it's just difficult sometimes to get consistency with the color. And that's always been a thing. We're going to open the Twilight one, and we're going to see what this does. Ooh, something got in my eye besides the contact lens. I'm taking the cap off, and then it had this white thing on top. Ooh, oh, that's a lot. You know what? Probably not, because I put more than that for the green. And we're going to use the same puff. And we have some in the puff. It's not going into the puff like it was if it was a puff, because it's more just like, oh shit. Maybe that'll, wow, this is the Twilight one. Hopefully it doesn't look like this after I dust off the excess. Oh my gosh. Supposed to just make you look like a fairy shit on your face, I thought. Damn. Wow. This is something. We have extra in here. We're just gonna put that puff on top of it, and we're gonna sit that over there. I'll be looking messy. Hi, Anne. How are you? Thank you. These are contact lenses. My eyes are brown. The brand is down below, and there is a discount code. It is affiliated, so if anybody uses it, you'll get a discount, and I will earn commission at no extra cost to the purchaser. So you won't pay any extra for me to receive the few cents. I think it looks, in person, I can see the sparkles. It is still looking patchy as hell. Interesting. This is messy. Alright, so jeepers. This is going to be quick. This is going to be super quick today. Y'all, this is as usual, when I get done a live stream doing stuff like this, I will it's natural. Thank you, Anne. I will be taking a shower. So I want to do the glitters and stuff now, or do I want to wait? Let me do my brows, and then we'll come back to the face. I'm thank you for the hearts. I'm not liking all the patchiness, but it's not much I can do about it. I really do like the alcohol activated paints. I like the water activated too. Sometimes I like these, the cream, and then sometimes I don't. It depends on how much I do. When I do my whole face, something's going to look patchy. Thank you for the hearts. And it's just not gonna look the way I want it to look. But then since this is greed ain't cute. So I think we're going to put green in our brows too. We're going to be using a lot of greens today because we're doing greed. I think the twilight shows up better in person. I see it a lot over here. It does look like a fairy shit on my face. But where I'm looking where you are, not so much. Made my grays grayer. So we're going to put that down. We're going to take green from England. I don't have any brushes out. I'm going to take this brush. And are we going to put Doryline in here? I think I want to use a black. And watch them not be in the same places. Almost. What? Okay. I want to do black in the brows. This is Inglot number 86. They have numbers and not names. I'm going to take a different brush. Pulled out the blue by mistake from Inglot. Where's the black one? Here's the black one. The black one from Inglot is number 77. Take another brush. And this is dry. I have Doryline sitting right here if I want to use that. I'm hoping the Cryptic palette has a shade of green that looks like this green that's on my face from this pink. Or, you know what, we can tap shadow over it. That'll be easy. That might be what we do. Ask me no questions, I'll tell you no lies. I'm laughing because these are in different places. Oh man, I'll be making myself laugh. Oh man. I like this. Okay. Wow. I like it a lot. I'm wondering if I want to bring down, we'll see what we're going to do with the Cryptic palette. Glitter all over everything. My arms, my hands. Yeah, let's look in here and see what we're going to do for the eyes, and then we'll come back around to the rest of the face, and then see what we're going to do with the glitters and stuff like that. Right now, I'm just trying to figure it out, as you can tell. I'm having trouble getting it open. So this is what the Cryptic palette from Jolie Beauty looks like, and this was sent to me by way of Janessa J. Champagne. She surprised me with this palette. This does not show up like that, because if so, and it's a beast to work with, it's really flaky. If so, that would be a nice one to tap on the face. Shit. I'm trying to think of what other greens I have that we can possibly use. And I also have oil based, because I said I have the water activated, alcohol activated, and these are the cream paints. I do have oil based. I like the oil based because it stays, the color is consistent. Maybe, I know we used this for whatever look that was. Is it green or blue? Are you talking about the eyes? It says that they're green, but to me, sometimes they look green and sometimes they look blue. Like right now, to me, they look blue. And it may be because of, I have a blue eyeliner on my inner rooms and underneath. So that might be making it pull blue. Because it looks both, well, it looks either or sometimes. I think I'm going to try this one and just see what happens with that shade. The dude, you're Shrek. put this under here like it's an eye bag. Actually, I'm just doing this because I don't like how this is looking patchy right here. This made it look worse. Why does this feel wet? How are you doing, dude? The dude, excuse me. How are you doing, the dude? Yeah, I'm gonna put something else here because this is not to my liking. Not at all. But you know what? I'm kind of digging it because it's looking almost like I stippled it. Like when I had the stipple stuff on my chest from when we did that final character. That's what this is kind of giving me because it is. We're gonna leave it like that. Yeah, this is the what color is this? This is from MAC. This is 1, 2, 3. This is Cash In, like you're cashing in your winning lottery ticket. That's the name of this shade. That's this one right here in the middle. You know, I'm kind of digging it for real though. Strange, but yeah. I'm gonna go over this line. I don't even know if it is going on. Oh, it is, because I can see it beneath the line, even though I'm on the line, but this is a thick brush. Okay, yeah. Okay. Go, Dion. It's your birthday. Alright, let me put that down. Now, what are we going to do? I think I want to take that on the chin as well. Hey, Grace. I keep saying I'm going to schedule the rest of the lives out, but it seems like I'm just going day by day. Well, it doesn't seem like it. I am going day by day. I'm not intending to, but that looks hella patchy. What the hell? You know why? I think this is a metallic. That looks dirty and I like it. It's like, what is happening? I don't know what we're going to do with the eyes. Where's my eye primer? Get out a brush for that and the paint pot. Groundwork. And then we're going to figure out what we're going to do with the eye look. The eye look is going to be simple. Hey, Dawn. We're doing greed today. And so we're looking cray-cray. Doing greed today. We looking cray-cray. I'm telling y'all, I be saying stuff that rhymes a lot lately. And it catches me on guard. That's why I always repeat it. Like, damn, there was another rhyme. I like the brows. I like the brows a lot. And I'm blend that out. It's humid outside again today. I'm gonna take groundwork. This is MAC's paint pot. I'm gonna use that same brush. Put this here. What shadows are we gonna use? I don't know. Whichever ones look green, which mean they may not be green. You don't know I'll be seeing things. For reals. I'm a little nauseous. I'm thinking I'm starting to have a reaction to the Chobani Greek yogurt, which I've been eating for a while, but sometimes that happens where I don't have a bad reaction to something and then slowly I develop a bad reaction to something. We're going to take Cryptic. You know what, we're not. This is a dual chrome. When I look at it, this is what I see is green, but then it's actually purple. So we're not going to take that one. Shivers. We're going to take this shade. There's not many greens to choose from in here. And maybe we'll take this one. No. We're going to use this one and then this one. So we're actually going to take an hourglass number 3. Shivers is going to go all over the lid. This is creamy. And we're going to take the matte shade and put up here. And then maybe a shimmer under the brow. I'm not sure yet. Even though the water activated is dry on their own, I do think the powder will look nice over that, the twilight powder. And again, I can see it in person, but looking where you are, it's not really any twilight twinkle going on. And I was hoping the powder was going to cover some of the patchiness, and it did until I swept off the excess, because then it was just looking like, girl, why you put that like that? This is going to be a messy look. I'm not intending it to be. I do admit that I am not feeling as detailed as I usually feel. Meaning, I'm okay with it looking like shit today. Like, I don't. But then it's a sin. Like, is this supposed to be cute? You know what I'm saying? I like how that showed up. Hey, Alexandria. Are you going for Shrek or a frog? I'm going for Shrek the Frog. We're doing the 7 deadly sins. This one is greed. So that is what we're doing. But we can be Shrek the Frog. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want it to be, baby. I'm easy that way. Call it whatever you would like to. Make no damn mind to me, as the old folk would say. Make me no never mind. Hello. Thank you. How are you doing today? This side is darker. Do I care? And it's further out. Plus I do care a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna put that down. I'm gonna take an hourglass number. This is a number 6. I'm gonna take that matte shade that's next to it. This one's called Creepers. Nope, I went in the wrong one. This is Creepers. I meant to go into Living Dead. Let's just put this up here. Yeah, so the eye look is going to be super, super, super duper simple today. I'm feeling nauseous. Ugh. I did have a budding migraine when I got up earlier, when it was like 11:30. But I do think it might be this yogurt that my body is not wanting me to eat anymore. That's what I'm kind of feeling. And I actually put less yogurt in it than I've been putting in with the granola. So I'm not sure like what's happening. I'm gonna put that brush down. I'm gonna take a smaller brush. We're gonna take a Fenty 220. We're gonna go into Decay, that flaky ass green shade. That's from the Pits of Hell. There's a flake on here. Hopefully, I don't want it to fall in my eye. Oh shoot, it just fell on my face. This would be a good one to use for glitter on the face, but we do have glitters out already that we're going to use. It's pretty. Shit is flaky though. Wherever the flake goes and you blend it, that's where it stays. And if you try to move the flake, it'll just smear anyway. This is a peculiar shade. It's pretty, but it's just not pleasant to work with. Not pleasant to work with. It's good in small doses. Like just doing these few little areas instead of trying to put on the lid is helpful. We're going to take a smaller brush. Where's my smaller brushes? We're just gonna take this one. And we're gonna go into Living Dead. And we're going to put that under here just so there's not this blank space right here. I don't think this is dark enough. I don't think this is dark enough. I'm thinking to go into Creepers with this matte shade up here. You know what? I think it might look okay though. Do I really care that much right now? Honestly, I don't, because I feel nauseous. Just filling in some of the gaps that I see. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna take another one of those brushes, a clean one. I'm gonna get Living Dead. This is where we're going. No Creepers, because that's what we use by accident. That's this matte shade that's here. So we're gonna bring this up here. I can't say right now, and I'm not really liking the look, but I really don't. But I also don't really care too much. So I'm in this weird place of. It's because my stomach started turning over. Just cleaning out some of this mess inside the palette with my finger. I could do. Let's take one of Hourglass powders and put all over my face. That's what we could do. What else do I want to do with the eyes? I think that's it for the palette. I think that is it for the palette. Yeah, this is going to be a quick one today. Let's keep it moving. Ouch. I'm going to take Radiant Light. No, we're not. We're going to take Luminous Light, because this is a bigger compact, so I can use a bigger brush. And we're just going to, it's not going to do too much, but it will, I just pulled off a patch right there. Must have been sweating there and didn't even realize it. I'm gonna put that brush down. We're gonna do glitters on the face. Am I gonna do glitters on the face? Why am I talking through my teeth? What are we gonna do? How much are you supposed to like read? True. Good point. Good point. We're gonna put some of this mixing medium in here. And instead of pouring it, we're gonna use our dropper. And I'm gonna put that in here. This piece of lint. Like a piece of lint or something on my face. Okay. These glitters are beasts. What brush am I gonna use with these? Hey, buddy. I'm glad I looked at this, because I forgot the glitters don't have a sifter. Oh shit, and the fan blew some. But the precious gem powders do have a sifter. Seems kind of backwards to me. What brush are we going to use for this? I'm going to use this brush. So we are just going to mix it. I don't think this is going to do what I wanted to do. I don't know, let's see. Let's see. This shade, where did I put you already? This shade is green. It says that's the name of this shade. This is pulling up too. Pulling up what's underneath it a little bit. Which is crazy considering like I put on 2 different sprays. Jiminy crickets. We're gonna put some more mix. We just want to use the same one. We're gonna put the other glitter in here, even though there's still remnants of this color in here. We'll get another squirt of the mixing medium in here. And we're gonna take the lighter one. This one says it's pastel green. There is still a little bit of the green in here. Chef Roast, how are you? I like your name. Are you a chef for real, or is that just your YouTube name? And we're going to put this on top of the other one. Above it, I should say. So we have our racing stripes. Okay, I like that. I'm thinking. It can hurt sometimes. We're going to, do I want to take the gem powder? I'm not going to use the gem powder, which is jade, because looking at it, it looks almost brown. You see what I'm saying? Here we go. Whereas these two do look green, pastel green. Let me get the glare off. So this one is the green, this one is pastel green. And even next to this green, this is looking brown, even though the shade for this one is jade. So we're not going to do that. And that's the only gem powder in that color that we have. So we're not going to do that. This is dry in here, the mixy medium and the glitters. We're going to throw that away, which we would throw it away anyway. These are disposable. What else do I want to do? I do like, can you turn on? I tried to find where I can turn off the sleep mode, but I wasn't able to find it. Because the first picture, it is just the color. She has the eyeshadow look, and the lip. And the second picture, it looks how my chest looked with the black and red, but it looks like it's black and green. So that's what this effect is giving me, even though we didn't do the stipple. It's kind of that kind of textured, spattered or splattered look. I think I might want to do that up here. I don't know. There's glitter everywhere. Ugh. We're gonna do something else with the eye. We're gonna take us some more of the Inglot, because I'm thinking, yeah, we're gonna do a line over here. Where's that brush? It was this brush. Excuse me. Nice to meet you too, Chef. How's your day going today? Yeah, we're speeding along here. I am feeling nauseous. I think it's that wannabe headache, and I had an ocular aura like earlier this morning. And so I am really questioning, is it that yogurt, especially because I ate, drop the brush, because I ate less than I normally eat. I just love how I do the line and I don't even pay attention to where the other line is. This one is more of a swoosh, this one is more of a dip and swoosh. And we're gonna leave it. I'm gonna pick up this brush. I still have not found a cap to that spray bottle that I dropped like 3 or 4 lives ago. And I'm gonna leave it like it is, because the whole thing is different. I know I just said I was gonna leave it like it was. I know I just said that. I again have given misinformation. I give. We are going to also put this, we're not going to put that, we're going to take the MAC paint pot in black for our upper lash line. Just because it's easier to get off than the Inglot. Black Mirror. MAC 210 brush. I dropped that same brush. Apparently I have it sitting too close to the edge of the table where I'm resting my hand. Apparently that's the problem. Apparently. So I'm gonna remove this makeup, do my first cleanse at the sink, and then get in the shower, do my second cleanse for my face, and wash my body. Get all this glitter off. And then eat lunch. Excuse me, let me get that same brush. I need to put them somewhere else, especially if I'm going to keep dropping the same exact one. I'm going to put on the Lancome. I'm trying to think of what else to do with the face, but I kind of think this might be it. My forehead is kind of bare. I'm wondering if I want to take this texture look up here. That's what I'm wondering. And part of me is saying no, just leave it. This is hella thick Fenty mascara. Yeah, we're going to be done quick today. Meaning in about an hour. It's 1/4 of now. I feel like this look was really haphazard. Like I just went in for it and just it was like, yeah, this is gonna be it regardless. I really do like the brows though, the inside, these marks. We have our lip to do. Figure out if I'm gonna do anything else while we're doing the lip, and if not, we'll be done. I don't feel like I'm sweating, but I look like I am. Ooh, it's running. Yay me. Did I use this brush? I did not use this brush. Let me go home. It didn't have any powder on it. We're going to wipe off some of the lip oil. I think y'all, you know what? No, I did pull out some. That might, oh shit, that's going to pull off my makeup. I took out some stencils to use, but these you stick on your skin and then you paint it. And because you stick them on your skin, it's going to pull off whatever that is. So we have a $sign. I was thinking, and these are kind of big. I do have some smaller ones, but not in these designs. And then I have this one as a diamond. I think, no, we're not going to do this. This one says princess, excuse me. This would be cute up here, but it's going to pull off paint. I do kind of want to do that. Or do a crown. I think I like princess better. But it's going to pull off paint. Fuck. Okay. And we will use the Inglot green, which is number 86. Yeah, we're going to do that. What was I going to do? On my lip. This is MAC lip liner. The shade is Grage. It looks weird, but when I tried it, when I swatched it in the store, I was like, oh, this is one of those weird colors. And sometimes I like weird. It's like the more I looked at it, the more I liked it. Online, it looks different. And I was kind of iffy about it. And then I swatched it in the store, and I'm like, I'm not getting that. That's like a funky color. But then I like funky things. Hey, Beans. How are you, Beans? Did I miss Kathy? Hey, Kathy, how are you doing today? Yes, buddy. My buddy Tina. Tina, did you see the first Mummy movie with Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz, I think was her name? You're looking for subscriptions. It's somewhere on this screen. How you doing, Walker? And then we're going to put this on. You know what? I think this might be too bold for the look. Because it really stands out. Let's just do it. Because we used this one yesterday too. Was that yesterday? No. Yesterday was Wrath. We did top lip black, bottom lip high drama, matte retro liquid lip colors. Tina, did you see the first Mummy movie with Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz? Y'all, they got most of us, I think, with the third Mummy, because Brendan Fraser and Rachel, they do have quite a chemistry on set. And when they came out with the third one, it was scary. he used to. It was a character in the movie named Benny, and Brendan Fraser used to be like, my buddy Benny, and that's what I started thinking of, and I'd be like, my buddy Tina. I'd be flashback into the movie like my buddy Benny. But you really are my buddy. He was just being sarcastic. I'm gonna overdraw the top because I have that space there, and the lip liner is not dark enough to cover it. It smells good. Oh, was it scary? No, it was not. Well, no. It borderline comedy. It was, you know what it was like? It was one. It's like one of those Indiana Jones movies from back in the day where they're like searching for this treasure and then they find stuff and then they're trying to get out and escape. But it's not scary. I don't think. More like a comedy. A action comedy is what I would say it is. So the third one, when they were doing the trailers, they never showed Rachel. But they would, because she would always be like, Rick, when she's calling him for something. And so in the third one for the trailer, you heard Rick, and it sounded like Rachel. I went to see it, or it came on one of the streaming apps or something, and it was not her, and I was so confused. I'm like, who is this person? And I said, that's why they didn't put her face in the trailer. And that's why they used Rick, and it sounded like the other chick, and it wasn't. Because I do think a lot of people would not have wanted to see it. I would not have wanted to see it. I was like, no motherfuckers, they got me. And it threw the whole vibe of the movie off, because they did have really good chemistry. And you get used to the characters. So she was in the first one and the second one, and you got a new person for the third one. And I forget why they said she turned down to come back and do the third one. Y'all, I am just like, it's because I'm trying to talk on put on lipstick. It's all just like all over the place. Hi, Norma Rosa, how are you? Why is my phone beeping? Yo, I don't know what the hell. We're going to do the stencil, and I know already it is going to pull up some of the paint. Yeah, I don't know what platform is on. They came out years ago. This is definitely going to pull up paint. So what I should do is just leave the whole damn thing on my face. So this will be the last thing. Under the eyes is working. I'm getting used to it because it's looking like they could be eye bags. And I do have a bag on this, under this eye. Anyway. Actually, we're going to do a crooked princess. I'm thinking we're going to do it straight. So at least it may look straight. Hey, how are you? So it may... if whatever picks up, we'll just go back and just put something over it. Just what brush do we want to use? We'll use the brush that we used for the green before, which was this one. How are you doing? I'm just going to paint over the letters. This is going to pull up stuff, and I'm going to have to go back and fix it. And because it is sticky, it's definitely going to pull up something. If it doesn't, I will be hella surprised. Hella surprised. So where are we at? 54 minutes. All right, let's see how much we need to fix. Oh, no worries, because you know why? You can when we're done here, you can go back and watch the replay. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Dare I say these are reusable, but only for myself. Like I would not put this on somebody else, and I'm not going to use it at all. So I'm folding it up to put it in My makeup trash bag. That was sticky. I'm surprised it didn't pick up more. You can see where it did pick up some. What the hell? Oh, you know why? Because the paint was on there. Oh my gosh. Like I am. And it's. Let me just calm down. Get some micellar water here. Yeah, you can rewatch it. Like as soon as it ends, it automatically converts into a video. Yesterday we did Wrath. Like if you go to my YouTube page and you click where it says lives, you'll see the lives that we did, and you can click them and watch them. Or just go to my community tab because I do post them there as well. I think so far yesterday was my favorite. I'm not sure. Sloth was just crazy. I do like that one because it was messy and bloody. And what else did we do? Wrath I really liked. Envy. Envy was interesting. To me it looked mechanical because of the shapes, the designs that we did. But I like that one too. Actually, I like them all. This one will grow on me, I'm sure. I'm glad we put Princess there because I did want something on the brows because they were just looking really bare compared to we have other stuff going on. But this is the look, y'all. So 7 Deadly Sins. This is Envy. And we're not happy about it. We've been losing sleep because we're trying to get more stuff. Yes, we did green. The other ones were different colors, but green is based on the color green. So we have our little racing stripes over here. The brows. I like this part of the brows right here. So this is it, y'all. This is our less than an hour. That's a weird laugh. So we're gonna go. Thank you, y'all, for being here. Thank you for the replay crew. Y'all rock, and I appreciate y'all. Yeah, it was Janet. Less than an hour. Like what? Yeah, I can't even do a regular eye look in an hour. But we're gonna go. We'll be back tomorrow. I think tomorrow is, I don't know, because we have Pride, Lust, and Gluttony to do. I think tomorrow might be Lust. I'm not sure. I need to schedule it. But okay, last time I think you did blue. Did I do a blue? Wrath was red and black. The Sloth was red and bloody. It was red and white. And Envy was green and something else. But I'm sure I did blue for something. Because I have used all of these paints and I have all the colors. But so we're going to go. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you to new people that popped in. Subscribe, click the like button. Even if you're watching the replay, feel free to leave a comment. And so I know that you are here so I can say hello to you. And we'll be back tomorrow night to do another Deadly Sin. And that'll be it. So thank you. I appreciate you. Under an hour. What is happening? Thank you. I appreciate you. As always, self-acceptance, self-love. That is the Crazy Troll Nation way. Thank you. And you'll see me soon. Bye.